Chihuahua City in northern Mexico, where hundreds of Venezuelan migrants are waiting for one of these freight trains to start moving north. They've travelled over 5,000 kilometres to get here, but these days the final 366 from this makeshift camp to the US border at El Paso is often the hardest part. With the ongoing migration crisis a key campaign issue ahead of the 2024 presidential election, the US and Mexico issued a joint statement last month and ordered their national security teams to work together in implementing measures aimed at clamping down on irregular border crossings. That has led authorities in Mexico to take a much tougher approach, tightening security along key routes used to reach the border. Diana Soto has already made 3 failed attempts to cross the harsh Sonora desert, where the only highway is now heavily patrolled.
We can't go on foot because the authorities catch us and bring us back here. Taxis offer their services for high prices, but some drivers are robbing people. We're all waiting for a train to leave, but in the meantime, we're stuck.
But even when trains move, they don't necessarily reach the border, as Melissa Rondon and her 3 small children found out when theirs was halted by the migration authorities.
The train stopped in the middle of the desert carrying 2,500 of us. The locomotive detached and drove away, and we were stranded there for 5 days. When they finally came back to move the train, it just carried us back to here.
Countering the migrant tactic of hitching rides on Mexico's freight trains has meant significantly slowing cross-continental railway logistics. The migrants say these 4 trains haven't moved in 2 weeks. Truck crossings at the border are also greatly reduced, all of which impacts US trade flows, according to Luis Vargas of SCI, a logistics company specializing in imports from China.
It's currently taking 12 hours for a truck to cross into the U.S., compared to 90 minutes before. We're talking about billions of dollars in losses, and we don't know how much longer the slowdown is going to last.
One of the trains finally starts to move. A solitary migrant clinging to its roof silently prays that this will be the one that makes it to the end of the line. Alasdair, Baverstock, CGTN, Chihuahua, Mexico.